If you're still overpaying for wireless, it's time to say yes to saying no. At Mint Mobile, their favorite word is no. No contracts, no monthly bills, no overages, no hidden fees, no BS. Ditched overpriced wireless and their jaw-dropping monthly bills, unexpected overages, and hidden fees. Plans start at $15 a month at Mint. Gone are the days where you had to be with some of the largest provider to get great service. Mint Mobile has amazing service wherever you go, and the prices are even better. If you're ready to say yes to saying no, make the switch at mintmobile.com/VIALL. That's mintmobile.com/VIALL. Upfront payment of $45 required, equivalent to $15 a month. Limited time new customer offer for first 3 months only. Speeds may slow above 35 gigabytes on unlimited plan. Taxes and fees extra. See Mint Mobile for details. Teresa, welcome to the Viall Files.
Thank you.
We're so honored to have you.
Thank you.
You really are an icon.
Honored to be here.
We're so excited.
Yeah, and I heard you have an amazing podcast.
Well, thank you.
Like anybody that I told that was coming on this, they're like, "Oh, he's really sweet." They said you're really sweet.
Oh, because sometimes I get people like are scared.
Oh, really?
I think I ask hard-hitting questions. I mean, you're one tough cookie yourself, so I don't think anything would scare you. But
yes, and I was just on the toughest task, so.
Yeah.
You were.
You were on.
Yes. I just posted a photo on my Instagram, and I'm like, #toughest task.
Yeah.
Well, so much to talk with you about. Obviously, we want to get to know you, the housewife icon that you are. But do you want to start with Special Forces and like why you decided to do such a crazy ass experience?
Yeah, I first got asked, and I was just like, oh my God. And I was like, all right, let me see. Because first they asked me.
They just asked
by
you.
myself,
Okay.
yeah. And then I guess they were casting, and then I was like, oh my God. And then I watched first season, second season, third season, but like little clips here and there.
You didn't watch me win?
You were on it?
Yeah.
No, you weren't.
Second season, he won.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, for real?
Yeah.
Was he really on?
He won.
Oh my God. Wait, I missed
I was
you.
behind the shadows.
Okay. Wait, so you were in New Zealand?
I was. Yeah.
Okay, so I watched that one. Okay, so I didn't see every single person.
You probably just focused
there.
on JoJo.
I just watched. No,
Yeah.
I don't even know. Like I just watched it really quick, like certain clips. And New Zealand was cold, so I'm glad I didn't go to a cold place because I like warm better.
So when you heard it was the desert.
So congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I like the warm weather. So. And then I heard it was in Morocco, and I was like, "Oh my God, Marrakesh! I want to go there."
Okay, yeah. Period. We get to vacation and boot camp.
Yeah. So
when did Gia come into the equation?
A little bit right after that. They're like, "Well, how about mother-daughter duo?" And I was just like, "Oh my God, I would love that."
Okay.
And then I told Gia, but then I was still nervous a little bit because I don't know how to swim.
You don't?
So no.
At all?
No, I took one swimming lesson before. If you don't watch Housewives.
I do.
If you watch Housewives, you would know that I don't know
I
how
have
to
not
swim.
I've seen lots of Jersey recently. I can't say I've seen every episode.
Well, 14 seasons, I forgot which season I got swimming lessons on the show. And
They didn't keep?
This cute boy was trying to teach me how to swim. And I was like, and I was grabbing onto his chest. I was like, you got to watch that episode. It was pretty funny. Oh, season 8. See
there you
that?
go.
Season 8.
Okay.
So, and I really didn't learn how to swim.
But it didn't take. You were just more focused on
so I was
sexy,
more
hot.
focused, yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't take. So I was like, oh my gosh. So I was like really scared, guys. Like, I'm not kidding. I was so nervous. And I was like, all right, I have to take swimming lessons because I can't let my daughter down. I can't drown.
How much prep time did they give you?
From when I signed the contract, like I knew a few months before I was doing
so you quickly knew,
They knew you
learned how to swim. In a couple
but
months.
it was like when I said, I think it was wintertime. So so I had to wait till my pool opened in order to like start
pool
taking
was cold. Yeah,
swimming lessons. And then I'm a member at Lifetime, and I'm like, can I bring a swim instructor there? And they're like, no. And I was like, shit. I'm like, so I had to wait till my pool opened, and then
Wait, Lifetime didn't have swim instructors?
no, they didn't. I asked, trust me. So I waited till my pool opened, and then I was just like, okay. But you know how life goes. You keep putting it off, putting it off, putting it off. Well, anyway, I'm like, shit, I gotta do this. I gotta leave. I left like in June. I think it was June.
Yeah.
So of course I did it in May, and I only got.
Because they have like a swim test before you start, right?
one.
Were you nervous about that?
No, That was good because
At that point,
I did it in the pool.
Okay.
That was my second swimming lesson.
Okay.
So yeah, so that was it. So I had two, and I felt confident that if I had to swim, because I watched Denise Richard, that she swam a lot. But
she did the whole diving off into a helicopter. That was badass of her.
And the thing is, if you don't. You get tired swimming forward, you could swim backwards.
Yep.
I know you wouldn't pass, but I was like, I don't care. At least as long as
the DSs might be pissed if you're backstroking.
I know.
Yeah.
But I never knew how to backstroke until I took these swim lessons.
Wow.
So I have to say my instructor was
It was
pretty
good.
Yeah.
And so now are we
now
like,
I feel more comfortable.
do you
in the
feel like
water.
the next place we'll see you is like the Olympics for swimming or?
I mean, no, I don't know about that. I mean, they did ask me to do that diving show, but I didn't do it because I said no because I was scared because I couldn't swim. So Kyle Richards did it instead of me.
Okay.
It was like a few years ago. Remember the
I
diving
remember
show?
that.
But it was like high up, and I'm like,
Yeah, no.
Thank you.
I cannot do
like
that.
heights and swimming?
Yeah, I'm like,
no, thanks.
Well, first of all, what expectations do you have of yourself? Of like, how far were you in it to win it? Like,
yes, I was like, I got this.
you're gonna
Yeah, I said to Gian, you and me are gonna win this.
And on the outside chance, did you guys have any conversations about the possibility of one of you was either got injured or just realized I'm fucking done with this shit?
Oh,
Were you guys going to quit together, or did you have
No.
conversations about like?
you know what? We didn't even talk about that.
No.
Like if
Uh-huh.
we didn't even talk about that. G and I had heart to hearts.
Mhm.
Like being there, and then she was like, we just talked about a lot of things, which I feel like did affect me, and like as a mom, like you have to watch like why I chose to do certain things. It was because of the heart to heart that G and I had.
Do you feel like your cast of women on Housewives of New Jersey being as kind of cutthroat as it can be sometimes prepared you for the intensity that is Special Forces?
I mean, no, not Housewives. I just
Okay.
think my upbringing.
Oh.
It's just yeah, I'm a very strong person. Just grew up with immigrant parents. My parents were off the boat. I'm first generation. My father was very strict. So was my mom. And yeah, I mean, I was a tough cookie. And so
Were they strict on you?
my parents?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I had a curfew till I got married. I went from my parents' house to, to my husband's house.
Wow.
Yeah. So
What was the curfew?
2:30. Like by the time I got married, I was 27.
Okay.
Yeah, I was 27. I mean, every year, like
You got an hour.
I think exactly. I
Yeah.
think when I was 18, I think it was maybe I can't remember now, maybe 12, and then I would try to make it a little longer,
Negotiate.
like as I got older. Yeah, so
Yeah.
27,
We're
it was
hitting the
2:30,
30s.
but that's it.
Yeah.
Like I never could go to a club and then go to a diner after.
Yeah.
Because then you get home like at 3 or 4. I never did
You're like,
that.
guys, I'm not able to eat the pancakes.
No,
I gotta
I'm
get
not
home.
able to. I was never able to. So I used to go to this club in New York City called Limelight,
Mhm.
and I only could stay for an hour because the club
Like
Oh.
started.
it starts at 12. So I had to like at one point I had to be home like at 2.
Yeah.
So like I got there at 12, stayed 1 hour, and then from the city to
You had
get
to
back
drive
home
back,
it's an
yeah.
hour. So I'd only stay 1 hour to be back home. Yeah.
And if you got home late,
Yeah,
what would
like
happen?
you'll show up at 12:45 a.m. What happens?
No, I don't. You wouldn't. You don't
You
want to
don't.
get home late with my dad. My dad was like no joke. Like, yeah, I was terrified of my dad. Like terrified. I was that kind of kid that never
Wanted to test it.
disrespected, and I always listened.
Did you ever find like
I mean,
a
I was sometimes I was like a half hour late. I'd be like, oh my God, there was so much traffic in the
Right, oh,
tunnel. There was
totally.
construction. Or I would call my brother and tell him to cover for me.
Yeah.
Because my brother always listened. So it's like I'm the girl, and I always like push the envelope a little bit more, but my brother always listened.
Did you
So-
ever find that like soft spot in your dad, or has he just always been like?
I found the soft spot after I got married, and then
Really?
then he's like, all right now, like that, and then after I had Gia, and that's when he became a softie. As he got older, he was a softie. But like
Wow.
growing up, I guess it's the old school mentality. Like you have to be strict with your kid, so they
Right.
listen to you. And and
Mhm.
my father always used to show me the knife. He's like he used to get a sharp knife, like a big knife. He'd be like, see the knife? You got to walk a straight line on this a knife. If you walk a crooked, you get cut. That's how he would like tire you out.
I
Like that. I
would
was
be
like,
terrified.
Okay.
like
I'm
that.
also
Like, why are you holding a knife and telling me this?
Yeah,
Can't you just
that's-
like talk?
That was the kind of that was my dad. But you know what? He did he did a good job because I always listened to him.
Right.
You know, I never tried drugs or anything like that. And I always wanted to make them proud.
What is the thing that you learned from your parents the most that you wanted to pass down as a parent raising your children?
Like respect, you know, listening to your parents and always doing the right thing and make your parents proud. So, and I feel like that's what my daughters, you know, they make me proud.
Okay. Was Gia down for it from the get-go, or did you?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, she's like, Ma, we got this. We're doing this. And I'm like, okay. I just got to learn how to swim. And so while I was taking my swimming lessons, she was videoing the whole thing. So I wore sweatpants, a sweatshirt, like, you know, because, you know, you have to wear all your gear, like when you're doing it. So she's like videoing me and she's cracking up. Yeah. And
Do you have any of these videos?
Yeah, where's the footage?
Yeah, where's the,
she does, and she's gonna put it out there. Trust me, she'll put it out there right before Special Forces. Yeah.
All right. Was it any part of Special Forces more or less intimidating than walking up to Taylor Swift at Coachella and introducing yourself and having that conversation?
She wasn't introducing herself. She said, "You know who I am."
Yeah.
Oh, no, I said hi. No, I said hi. You know, can I get a photo with you? Because my husband's like, "There's Taylor Swift." I'm like, and like I'm not that person to ask for a photo.
Right.
But then my husband's like, "Babe, it's Taylor Swift," and I was like, all right. And then my Jennifer Aiden loves her, and I was like, okay, I'll take a picture for Jennifer Aiden. And she was so, oh my gosh, she was freaking out. And then she's like, "Did you tell her I love her?" I'm like, no. And she got so mad at me. She said, "You didn't tell her?" I'm like, "I'm sorry. Next time
babe, she doesn't know who you are. She knew who I was."
Yeah, Taylor Swift. I just want you to know, Jennifer Aiden, absolutely adore it. And then she told me all about Taylor Swift. So now I am a Swiftie because now I know all her songs about her life and everything. So I learned so much about her.
And did you feel like you're a good sense of you're a good judge of character? Did you feel like her and Travis, now that they're engaged, did you like the vibe that they were putting out?
Yes,
that you got to witness?
Okay. They're beautiful. And then Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber were right there too. And I think they're such a beautiful couple. Yeah, they really are.
Do you get starstruck by anybody?
No. I'm just not that person. Well, I do like these two new actors on the movie 365 Days.
Oh,
Michael Marone.
Oh, I'm aware. The yacht scene?
Yeah. Wait, the what?
The yacht scene.
The last one. Yeah. The last one when it's Michael Marone and Nacho. His name
I don't know.
is Simone.
Yeah, let's bring up a picture of Michael.
I think the first one when he's with her on the yacht and
It's
they're
like a
having
soft porn.
thirsty
Three.
sex.
Yeah, there's three of them. Yeah,
There's
him.
3 of them?
Yes, there's
Where have I
3
been?
parts. Yeah.
Oh my God, I have
There's 3 parts.
tonight.
So yeah, so maybe I would get starstruck for him. Yeah.
No, yeah, I would also.
And there's Simone. His name is Simone. He's on part 3.
Is he?
His name is Nacho in the movie. He's got.
yeah.
That's him. Yes, with the blue eyes.
You would like to meet him.
Yeah, the 2 of them. Look at them.
Okay.
So maybe if I saw the 2 of them, I would get starstruck. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe we can arrange that. Somehow.
Okay. Oh my God, then I'll be really nervous.
Well, housewives are famous for having some very big A-list celebrities being huge fans of y'all. What have you been surprised or caught off guard by finding out any big celebrities are huge fans of you or meeting them? And
anyone that I hear, I mean, I can't think of someone right now because I've been doing this for 18 years. But yes, I mean, when I hear, I'm flattered.
Close your eyes. Think of one.
Okay. I don't know. I can't. Can you help me? I don't know. I mean, is there anybody that you know?
Rihanna.
Oh yes, Rihanna said that she wanted to be a mom just like me. I was so flattered. She's like, I would love to be a mom just like. Yeah, I was so flattered. Yeah, I love Rihanna. Love her. And I even picked my first dance song for Dancing with the Stars. Like I wanted to pick a song from Rihanna just because
Which one
she
did you
did
pick?
that.
Do you remember?
It was me and Pasha. So me and Pasha say Teresa Giudice and Pasha's opening dance. And I wore a pink dress, a fuchsia dress. Because I hear it sometimes and I'm like, oh, I listen to that song a zillion times. Yeah. And
more flashbacks. Yeah. We found love in a hopeless place.
Yes. Yes. Wait, let me hear it.
We found love in a hopeless place.
And then it goes, yes, this is it. This is it.
That's great.
Which I think I wish I would have picked a different one from Rihanna, but that's when
She's got some hits.
That one's fast.
Yeah, and I picked that too because at the time I just had gotten married and I did meet my husband walking. I was walking by and that's how I met him.
Yeah.
And he was packing up his shore house and then my one girlfriend went up to him. So it's like we found, so I kind of put the two together. Like we found love in a hopeless place. Yeah.
It works. It works.
Like on the street.
Literally.
There have been, can we switch gears and talk about Housewives?
Yes.
There have been rumors that they've picked up filming Housewives of New Jersey without you. Can you shed any light on what's going on with that franchise? Obviously, the last season ended with quite the bang, with a lot of uncertainty about how things were going to pick up. Obviously, Jersey is one of the more iconic franchises, and I think there's just a lot of hope from fans that things will pick back up. What can you share about the future of Jersey and your involvement in it?
Well, I wanted to, on that note, like, does a professor take the test?
Okay.
Okay.
Does the professor take the test?
So, yeah.
Okay.
And then also, if they were filming, a fan would have put photos out there. Like when Beverly Hills starts filming,
True. There's
like
always
there's always pictures out there.
Trip.
Or not even like they go.
We saw Dorit
at a
with the
restaurant.
crumpled up Hermes bags, and everyone was,
Yeah, like anywhere you see them out, because it's not like we just film in the house. Like we go out, we go to restaurants, or cash trips, some whatever.
How did you feel about like how things ended last season with like what just felt like just almost like too many people couldn't film with each other? Is there anything you would have liked to see different from last season? I guess if things do get picked back up and you're involved, how would you like things to change?
We have to kind of let the past go.
Okay.
And move forward.
Okay.
That's, because I don't think if you rehash anything, I don't think you're going to get anywhere.
Yeah.
So.
Do you think there's a world where that could include you and Melissa both just letting things go?
I mean, never say never.
Okay. What would it take for you to make that possible?
What would it take for me?
Yeah.
Well, I don't, I guess if it comes back, then we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Anything that I can do to help?
Okay, yes. Help me. Yeah. I would love to hear.
No, I don't know. I don't want to overstep.
No, give me some insight. You know what? It's been a long time now.
Yeah.
You know how the saying time heals all wounds?
Yep.
That does happen in life. And like I said, Gia and I had hearts to hearts in Special Forces, and there's things that she said to me and things that I promised her I would do.
Are there, I mean, I guess when it comes to family is always complicated and it's just complicated. But as your kids get older, I will say I have 10 brothers and sisters.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Beautiful family.
Yeah. And my parents, like yours, very strict. I had great parents,
What
very
nationality?
mostly English. I'm kind of a mutt, Swedish.
Oh, okay.
Very white.
Where'd you grow up?
Very Catholic.
Very Catholic.
I'm
Wisconsin.
Catholic too.
Yeah. So we got that.
And this is another thing too. So I love that you're Catholic because I'm Catholic too. And just say if Bravo doesn't want me back, God's rejection is God's protection.
There you go. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm very into that too. So and that means.
I mean, I don't think there's no way Bravo's not going to want you back. How they want you back, who knows? But I mean, you're Teresa Giudice.
No, I know, but my whole thing is I would be fine with it,
Of
just
course.
because God's rejection is God's protection.
But my question to you is, one thing I've really appreciated about my parents is that they, again, were the center of our universe. Amazing parents, strict, a lot of rules. But as us kids got older, my parents were very open, I guess, to having their kids teach them a little bit. As we went out into the world and kind of, learn things on our own, there are things that we've changed our parents' points of view on certain things. And it feels like you and G have a very strong relationship. She seems like a very strong-headed, very confident young woman. And there seems to be a lot of love and mutual respect between her. Has she opened up your eyes to the relationships or conflicts you've had where it's maybe made you reconsider things about some of your relationships, maybe even including your sister-in-law, Melissa?
So she wants me to let go of anger. And that was one of the things she said to me. And so I promised her I would.
Okay.
And then you'll see what plays out on special forces. And so I, have no problem doing that. And at this point in my life, I want to do that.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Time does heal all wounds. So, I am open to that.
Okay.
So
Where are you at with your brother, Joe?
we haven't spoken.
You have.
Yeah,
Okay.
we haven't spoken. And it's so crazy because my parents and Kathy's parents didn't speak for 6 years. Kathy's my first cousin.
Okay.
Kathy
yeah,
that
yeah,
was
yeah,
on the show.
Yeah.
So we didn't, so they didn't speak for 6 years, and then they made up
Okay.
after 6 years. And like it was our prime years growing up, which was really sad because I didn't grow up with cousins.
When you don't talk for that long with siblings, do you like there's like people say there's two sides to every story.
Right.
Everyone has,
There is.
everyone feels right,
Exactly.
And it would be fair to say with that much time, like, do you guys even remember what truly started the conflict?
I mean, yeah, with me, it was the whole thing. I mean, I came home from being away.
Sure.
I was a good sister.
Yeah.
Let's just leave it at that.
And felt a
No.
little underappreciated, maybe?
I never even said that. Like, I'm just saying, like, now looking back, and I'm like, wow, So, like, I came home from being away, and of course, I dropped everything. I wrote the letter to Melissa, to Jackie. I wanted to make peace because I was like, my parents went through enough, and I was not going to make my parents suffer anymore because my parents, they broke their heart that happened to me. And, they knew it was not my fault. Obviously, it was my husband's fault. My husband said it was his fault. And I came home, I was like, I'm just going to forget everything with my brother and I want my parents to be happy. Because, that was a lot of stress on my parents. And so I came home and that was it. And I put a smile on my face. Everything was great. Yeah. And I was like to Melissa, everything's, and I let things go. So that was it. And then we started everything. And then, my mother got sick in November. And from when she got sick to when she passed away was 3 months. She got pneumonia. And me and my brother we didn't let her sleep alone, not one night. So I slept there 2 nights. Then my brother would sleep there. I would sleep there 2 nights, then my brother would sleep there because my father didn't want to sleep in the hospital. We would let him go home and rest so he could have a good night's sleep. But my dad was there every single day with my mother at the rehab because then my mom, it was so traumatic. She got pneumonia, then they had to trach her.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because she was,
she can't talk.
Yeah, it was so bad. Then by laying in the bed for 3 weeks, she couldn't walk. She had rheumatoid arthritis. Then she ended up going to a rehab and they had to teach her how to walk again. So when that all happened, her bones were so weak. I never in a million years thought my mother was going to pass away. Like never. Like did I think she was going to pass away? And then she ended up getting, my dad got pneumonia at the rehab. He got taken to the hospital. The next day, my mother gets pneumonia. And she gets taken. So my mother said, take me to this other hospital. So my father went to the hospital that he liked. My mother told me to send her to the other hospital. So I was with my mom, the St. Joe's in Patterson. My brother was my dad, St. Joe's in Wayne. And then my mother, she ended up getting sepsis. And she passed away. And then I had to tell me and my brother when we walked into the hospital room, he knew already. Because we were never together because I was with my mom. He knew I was with my mom. And when we walked in, he knew that my mom passed. Like he just knew. It was like
Do you remember?
It was like the hardest thing I had to ever do in my life. Tell my dad that the love of his life, that he was married to 47 years, passed away.
Do you remember the last conversation you had with her?
It was so great because they had on all this medication and she was hallucinating.
Yeah.
So I have to say the last 3 months, she made me piss in my pants laughing because she would say the funniest things in the hospital, like being in the rehab.
Yeah.
And she would tell me she would see cockroaches. I'm like, what, Ma? And then she would just make me laugh. So the last memories I have of my mom is laughing because my mom was funny.
Yeah.
And the medicine made her hallucinate. And then I would just laugh at her and then she would laugh back at me. And it was just like, so I'm glad that we ended up, I laughed a lot with her the last few months of her life.
That's beautiful.
And we just were there every single day. So that happened. Okay. So I went away, with my parents, everything was good. So I went away. Okay. I went away. I come home 3 months later. Joe leaves, my ex-husband.
Mhm.
So he went away, and then don't forget he never came back.
Yeah.
Right.
So I come home. We drop everything. We go to my brother's house Christmas Eve. That was on the show.
Right,
This
right,
all
right.
happened on the show.
Mhm.
Go to his house. My parents were so happy. Right then, 3 months later, Joe leaves. 5 months later, my mother gets sick. Then my mother passes away. And then my dad moves in with me because he didn't want to live alone. And then that was it. And then I guess whatever happened after that, which I'm trying to think of me and my brother.
Like, did he come?
If we fought anymore after that, I can't remember now. Because my father lived with me 3 years.
And was Joe like coming to visit your dad at your house?
He would, yeah.
Yeah.
Like my father would take turns. He would go to, yeah. I think those 3 years we did hang out. Yeah. So those 3 years, I think everything was fine because I can't remember now.
I feel like there was like something about your dad being upset that Joe like wasn't coming around to visit.
Well, I mean, my dad, like he doesn't sugarcoat anything. So if anything, he said it right to his face, like on camera. He would say it right to his face. Like my dad, all he wanted was for us to spend time with him. That's all he wanted. And so, I guess, my brother did what he wanted to do. I mean, I was always with my dad. I took my dad, on vacation with me, everything. Like anything I did, like if I would go out, like even on the show, he would be my date.
Yeah.
And he loved hanging out with me. I used to take him out with me. Like my friends loved him. He was like fun. But it's like when you're married with someone for so long, he was with my mom all the time that it was just the two of them. So he really didn't have friends to hang out with. So that's why I felt bad for him. So that's why I was always hanging out with him. And he loved being with my daughters.
Oh, I bet.
So he my youngest, he would take her to dance. Like it gave him, like my
Purpose.
Kids gave him purpose.
Totally.
Exactly. Like he cooked dinner for us every day because he wanted to, because he had nothing else to do. So he would go food shopping and go buy everything fresh, come home, make us home cooked meals. It was great because that was the thing. I had to work. I was a single mom. So he told me, he's like, you work, don't worry about it. I got Adriana, I'll take her. He was like, Adriana's Uber driver, like he was.
Yeah.
Like
Someday, Teresa, I want to make you my homemade marinara sauce and meatballs.
Oh, yes.
Pretty good.
And that's how I learned how to cook. That's why I have 4 cookbooks. 3 of them are bestsellers.
Good.
Yeah, I learned how to cook from my mom. And my dad's a great cook. He was a great cook too.
What would you say, like if Joe were listening to this episode or sitting next to you, what would his version?
Wait, so let me finish.
Okay.
All right, so then after that, I don't know, you would have to ask him. So then after that, all right, so then my father, then COVID, he passed away right before COVID, my dad, which he was probably like, peace. I'm
not living through this shit.
No way I'm wearing a mask because he couldn't breathe as it was. And you guys saw he couldn't breathe as it was.
Yeah.
So he's like, no way I'm wearing a mask. Peace out. I'm out.
Yeah.
So my father passed away right before COVID. Yeah. And then I met Louis 3 months later. And I swear, guys, I'm not kidding. The street I met Louis on was at the Jersey Shore. I looked up in the sky because somebody told me, they're like, ask your parents if you want something and they'll give it, they'll help you. So I swear to God, I looked up in the sky. I'm not kidding. My story never changes. It's always the truth. And anybody that passed away gets me. I asked my parents to send me a guy that they always wanted me to be with.
Yeah.
Like my mom always wanted me to be with the guy that wore a suit and that spoke really sweet to me, that, because Joe was like so hard and the way he spoke, like my father didn't even like the way he spoke because he cursed a lot when he spoke, like a guy with, manners and speaks softly and all that. So that's so crazy, guys. And then I swear that street that I asked my parents, that's the street I met Louis on.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, I swear. And I know my parents would absolutely adore Louis.
What's your favorite thing about your relationship with Louis?
Just the way he treats me and how he treats me. He treats me like a queen, like just so sweet, talks so softly, so understanding, so kind, so generous. And the way he treats my daughters like they're his own. And that's hard because I have 4.
Right.
Because my ex used to say to me, you're never going to find someone that's going to want you with 4 kids. He used to say that to me. And I really thought I was never going to find a guy that's going to want me with 4 kids.
That's awful.
Because it's true. Because 4 kids is a lot. And I was a single mom. It's like I had a lot on my shoulders. Like Joe, since he left, has not helped me at all.
Oh, wow.
Everything's on me. So it's a lot.
Mhm.
And like, I'm like, why did I have to have a husband and like that way? Because other like, look at Sutton. She got like, oh my God, her settlement is what 300 and something K a month. I'm like, what? I'm like, why couldn't Joe give me that? I get squat, and I had to pay all his back taxes that he never paid.
No.
Yeah, you got a bill.
I got stuck, paid everything. Like I got stuck paying everything. I sold our house, had nothing from selling our house because he, kept taking mortgages out of our house.
Right.
So it's like I got stuck with like the worst.
Did you have to buy his airfare?
Oh no, they
No.
just shipped him there because he got deported.
What's
They
your
just-
relationship with him these days, your ex-husband?
It's there. I keep it civil for the kids.
Mhm.
I have to say Louis a saint because Louis, if anything,
He
he's
accepts him.
yes,
Yeah.
and we went there twice to see him, and we went with the kids, and they made them so happy.
Yeah.
Like we just went there 2 years ago for New Year's Eve with Jennifer Aiden and her family, and the kids were so happy. Like my youngest, like she cried to Gia.
Mhm.
She didn't cry to me. She's like, I can't believe Mommy and Daddy are in the same room.
Aw.
And each one of them took a picture with me and Joe and them. Like they were
That's
happy, I
sweet,
guess, to
yeah.
see that, their mommy and daddy that made them.
Those moments are definitely special. I remember like my parents have been divorced since I was 1. Like I have zero memory of them together, but they hated each other my entire,
Say.
like my entire life. And so at our wedding, when I got a photo of like
you
the
got
2 of
married?
them
Oh.
together, it
You
was
were
like
kidding.
that was so important to me, to
Say.
have like the photo of my parents, the people who made me, despite like whatever they'd gone through. So I know that was probably really important to them.
To that end, I mean, like, Natalie's parents, I don't know their whole backstory. I
Right,
mean, I know a
right.
lot through Natalie, but, certainly we're aware of some of your backstory with your ex-husband. And you have a lot of reasons to have a lot of resentment and frustration with your ex-husband, but you've obviously chosen a different path of more like grace and just somewhat understanding for the sake of the kids, it seems like.
That's why.
There's a lot of parents out there who aren't able to do that despite knowing that it might still be the best thing for the kids. How have you been able to find that, I guess, strength to look the other way, knowing that, like, your ex-husband has put you through a lot?
Well, I tell my daughters know everything. I'm very open with them, and I told them, like every card I get, they're the best. They're like, to the strongest mom I know. You're the best mom ever. Like that's what they write in all my cards, and I just didn't want to make it harder for them. They've
Mhm.
been through a lot. Like even I hate that they had to go through what they had to go through. Like going to school, hearing that what happened to me, and then their dad. It's like I just wanted to make anything else easy for them. Like that breaks my heart. Like I didn't want them to go through any of this.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it's not my doing. So I wanted to let them know exactly how it went down. So I want them to make sure when they choose their partners that they choose the right person and that crosses every T, dots every I. Listen, to the best that you can.
Right.
I mean, I didn't know like Joe didn't file taxes for 10 years.
How would you?
I mean, it was 10 years. Like who does that? Like who does that? And it's like, yeah, he didn't so I didn't know that. And shame on me. I should have asked and maybe.
But also you had 4 children that I'm sure you were.
Yeah, and I wasn't working at the time. I only started working when Housewives came along.
Right.
I mean, you don't send your husband to the grocery store and be like, "Did you pay for that?" Just
right.
I know.
you know.
Well, he filed
Show me your receipt.
He filed his
Like,
business.
just kind
He
of
filed
assume.
his business. Yeah, he filed his business taxes, but not his personal.
Sure.
And so it's yeah. So I just tell my kids, make sure whoever you marry, they do the right thing because you don't want to end up like what happened to me.
Right.
Do you remember what that conversation was like that you had with your girls before you went away?
Oh yeah. I mean, well, I know I told them I was going to work because they were young.
Yeah. How old was Gia? She's 25
Oh
now,
no, she was in
right?
8th grade. I think Gia knew.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gia, because Gia was in 8th grade because
Yeah,
it was her 8th grade graduation that I missed.
Right.
So her sisters,
Right.
that's why Gia had to grow up. She's the best
Mhm.
because she was my right hand.
Yeah.
So she watched over her sisters.
Right.
And yeah, because at the time,
So you told the younger girls that you were going to work.
yeah, I was working. And then
Yeah.
they came to visit me there. And
You're
I'm like,
like,
"Oh, yeah,
"Interesting
mommy's
job,
working."
Mom.
I mean,
Yeah.
what was it like? I mean,
It was camp. Very nothing dangerous. Very easy. I worked out all day. I worked out every day, and
So it
I wrote
wasn't
my
like-
book, first
oh,
memoir.
you did?
Yeah.
I did
It's a great place to
yoga.
do it.
I did yoga.
Oh, yeah.
I caught up on a lot of housewives. like I
You're like,
watched,
"Oh, that's what that
I
bitch
watched
said about me."
myself on TV. I was like a little bit here, and then I couldn't even watch it. I was like,
Were you the most popular person in prison?
yes, everyone was really nice to me. I mean, listen, there was a few girls that would give me a dirty look, and I was like, really, you don't want to do that,
Yeah.
It's like
And
I'm
not
like,
the
I'm
one.
really pissed that I'm here, and you don't don't even come near me. Like, don't
Not
even
the
come
one.
near me. It will not be good. Yeah. So and like I really just kept to myself. Like I really, and I think people have said that, and I still talk to. Matter of fact, I had lunch with two of the girls that I was in there with.
wow.
I still keep in touch with three of them.
Nice.
Yeah, and I mean, I was friendly with everyone. Everyone was nice to me, and I hate to always talk about this. That just to say, because I don't want it to define me. So
That's just like part of your story of how
To be
you
honest,
are
I
so
kind of
strong
forgot about
today.
you what?
You
Just
forgot.
that?
You forgot.
No, because
You
it's
went
like,
to, honestly did.
like
I mean,
even when
it
I did
doesn't-
Dancing with the Stars, like the first thing that they talked about was that, and
Oh,
yeah.
and it made me like so
Yeah.
like not. I was just like, ugh, not who I am. And I didn't cause that. I mean, I took responsibility.
Yeah.
Guys, like
We,
I took
You
responsibility.
did it.
But it was
did your time. To me, it's really important. Like resiliency matters to me as far as my character. What can I handle? What can I get through? There's got to be a sense of pride that you have. Not that you had to serve time or go to prison, but like how you showed up as a mother, the relationship you have with your daughters is so evident. Like we had the pleasure of talking with Gia before. We got to see, you guys on Special Forces and the bond that you have. Like that relationship is something that parents have to earn with their kids. And I think it's evident that you've earned that respect with your daughters. And so I got to assume that despite, I understand that you don't want it to define you, but there's got to be aspects of that experience that you're better for. And,
I
you've
like
really,
him. I really like him. I finally, when you're like, why did this happen to me? And you want an answer.
Mhm.
I kind of finally got my answer because I kept asking God, like, why did I have to go through that? Why did I have to go through that? And I get it. It's part of my journey. So you know what? When I hear the word prison, it does give, like, I don't like the word prison
Yeah.
just because it's not a good word. Because when somebody hears prison, they're like, oh. But
Mhm.
even though, like now, I think everybody in New Jersey went to prison. I'm just saying,
I was gonna
like
say-
anybody you talk to, it's like, oh, you went to prison? Oh yeah, so did I. Like
I had to
you
get
know.
tattoos to feel dangerous and have some
Oh,
street
yeah.
cred. You got some serious street cred,
Yeah. So anyway,
What
oh,
you-
I finally got my answer. I asked God. Sometimes God takes out someone rapidly out of your life, and like in the craziest way. Like Joe was just taken out of my life. Like, he was, like he just took, like he got deported. Like out of my life for something better to come.
Right.
And that was Louis. So now I feel like, and I tell my kids, like, I feel like that was part of my journey. Like I had to go through that in order to meet Louis.
Right.
And Louis, I'm telling you, like, he's just my guy.
Yeah.
And like, there's something to be said about a second marriage. And I know you're in your first marriage. And I mean, I hope you're married forever. But I'm saying it's like the second time you actually know what you want. Like,
Yeah, I mean, it's my first time married, but I am a little older, and I've had other serious relationships that didn't work out. So, while I can't relate,
He's also been engaged several times.
no, but he was my second, and I kind of wanted to get out. I wanted to get out of the house. I wanted to get out. Like Joe was my second boyfriend,
Oh, wow,
Okay.
yeah.
and I wanted to get out of the house.
I've had hundreds.
So I really wanted to get out of the house. So that's why I didn't want to go from my parents' house to being married. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm so glad, like Gia's apartment shopping now. I want her to live on her own. I want her to be able to do everything that I didn't get to do.
So do you feel like your marriage with Joe, if he hadn't have been deported, would have ended?
I think so.
anyways?
Yeah. I think so. Because what, you change as you get older.
Yeah.
And then, so maybe what you accepted when I was 27, I wouldn't accept that when I was 37.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, you change and I was very involved with my kids. Like I was, I was all about my kids. So I did everything. Joe didn't do anything. It was all about the kids. So I was like in just mom mode. They were my life. And I have to say, Joe was a good husband, good dad, but like I did everything. I really did. I was that kind of mom. So
this reminds me, and obviously you're being so gracious with us, but it reminds me of the recent interview you did where you were asked an insensitive question and you hung up on the interview. Where do you draw the line with people asking about your life?
now I'm fine. I mean,
Okay.
the reason why I hung, and I was totally fine. I wasn't getting flustered or whatever.
I feel like I was being a dick about it.
Well, that's why. And I was like, at this point in my life.
He asked it with judgment.
Thank you. And I was just like, I don't need to deal with this, I mean, I should have just said to him, this is what I should have said to him. Oh my God, are you asking me that because you just got caught cheating on your wife? Is that why you're asking me that? I should have flipped the script
on him where he would be like, wait a second. No, wait, huh?
Yeah, I should have been like, oh my God. Oh, you're saying that to me because you just got caught cheating. Like I should have flipped the script. And I was gonna do that. But I was just like, you know what? He's not even worth my time. Yeah. And I just hung up because I was like, at this point in my life, like if someone's trying to, can I curse?
Yeah, fuck.
Okay, if someolike someone's being a dick, like I'm gonna treat you like a dick. And I'm just, no, sorry, I don't even want to say it. If someone's being an asshole, dick. Or are you saying this because you have a small BB? I don't know, like something like that. I don't know. Yeah. Like, is he talking like that because he's,
Well, speaking of, I feel like New Jersey is like famous for having your kind of own language with your group. And you guys can say, you motherfucker, and swear at each other, or our audience is like, if everyone ever said it to me. But there seem to be certain words that you guys could say to each other that might not mean anything to us.
Like what words?
I don't even know. I
have one. Yeah. I think it's like season 1 or 2. Scratch. What was scratch?
Oh, like go scratch. Like it said, go fuck yourself. Go scratch. Okay. Like I just made that was my thing. Like I wanted to be a little bit more polite.
Yeah, but you guys would be like saying like fuck da da da, like bleep bleep bleep, and then all of a sudden you'd be like go scratch, and it was like what happened?
Yeah, that was my language because I have my own language. Okay. So it's instead of saying I try not to curse. Okay. Like I try to because I try to. So like because I'm my daughters are listening and if they watch the show so like. That.
Okay.
But
what's a pet peeve of yours? Like what's something that just really pisses you off?
Well, do you want me to finish telling my story?
Yes.
We're jumping around.
Yes.
All right. So then my father's with me. He passes away. I meet Louis 3 months later. I meet Louis and I'm so happy, guys. Like I'm so happy. Like so happy. And then my brother, I introduced him to my brother because I'm like, I met this guy, what does my brother do? Who introduced Louis on the show first?
Joe?
I didn't want to introduce Louis on the show that quick. I wanted, to keep him. Louis did not want to be on TV. Okay. Louis is he was like, this is your thing. You know what I mean? Like, and I wanted to like, listen, like, look what happens. Like a lot of housewives are single. Mm-hmm. Why? Mm-hmm. Because it's a toxic world. It's hard to be in this world. And a lot of people told me, well, your husband knew what he was getting himself into. No, he didn't. Mm-hmm. Guys, he didn't know. Mm-hmm. He watched the show. I told him to watch the show. And Louis was like so taken back. Like, what? Like he told me, like on the show. And then got everybody against him. They all made up these lies. The food is made up lies about Louis. Then, Margaret's going after him. And it's like all this stuff. And it's like my poor husband, like he did not sign up for this. And he didn't know what he was getting himself into. Because trust me, if he did, he wouldn't have been with me. And that's sad because me and him are great. We really are, knock on wood. We've had a lot of outside noise that are trying to like break us up,
right.
And it's, and that's what's sad.
Well, if you are picky about your pillows or if you're sleeping hot and sweaty and it's impossible to get a good night's rest, and if your solutions are blasting the AC high all summer and doing constant pillow flips, you've got to check out Coop Sleep Goods. It's the #1 pillow that I'm recommending to everyone in my life. It is so amazing. The technology in this thing is incredible. First of all, I love a flat pillow. I'm sorry, I do. Nick likes a really firm pillow. Weird. I don't understand it, but Coop can give you both. With Coop, they design adjustable sleep products to cater to everyone's unique size, shape, and sleep position so you can rest comfortably and wake up feeling your best every day. All you have to do is add or remove the fill from the pillow to create the loft that supports your body's unique natural neck and spinal alignment. Every pillow comes with an extra half-pound bag of 100% freshly manufactured cross-cut memory foam and microfiber fill, so you can take it out, you can add it in, make it as firm, make it as flat, whatever you like, and it's cool. It stays cold. You can get a free pillow consultation with their sleep expert to optimize your sleep. You can get a 100-night free trial, so if you don't like it, you can give it back. 86% of sleepers reported better sleep after switching their pillows to Coop, and they have 100,000 plus 5-star reviews and over 1 million happy sleepers. So if you want to sleep cool and sleep good, upgrade your summer sleep. Visit coopsleepgoods.com/VIALL to get 20% off your first order. That's COOPsleepgoods.com/VIALL.
You're one of the OGs. Of this franchise. Another OG that we talked to recently was Tamra. I guess to that end, there's there's new housewives every season, and it feels like sometimes the OGs operate at kind of a different level than some people who come in new, right? And does it feel like sometimes the way you're describing your brother Joe's kind of experience on the show and how he's kind of moved through the show, does it feel like
very strategic?
Yeah, very performative, very strategic,
And
where
I
it's like
was
at one moment you're like, wait, what the fuck are you?
Right. And that's the thing. I think that's where I made my mistake, because I was being my authentic, real self. And a lot of times I kept my mouth shut a lot when my parents were around, because I didn't want to cause my parents heartache. Because the only thing my parents ever wanted, they have 2 kids. They always wanted their kids to always get along.
Right.
And that's all they ever wanted. And I wanted to give that to them. And I did. And I'm old school, like same thing. I'm the older sister. So I'm like, let me try to keep the peace. And that's the thing too. I'm old school. Like, I'm so over the Godfather movie, like never go against the family. Cause unfortunately people do go against the family. And you know what? I guess you do have to forgive just to let things go sometimes. But I really stood by that for the longest time. Like, I feel like you're 10 brothers and sisters. Do you guys all get along?
Yeah. I mean, some are closer than others, but like generally.
And you guys all talk?
Yeah.
That's
sometimes I've had some siblings mad at me, but there's never been like a real disconnect.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
God bless. No, that's awesome. And your parents, and like your parents did a great job. Your parents did a great, and my parents did do a good job too, because they always said that to me. But unfortunately, fame got in the way of my brother and I, and not on my part. And the thing is, not that I didn't want him on TV. If he would have asked me, him and Melissa, like, we want to be on TV with you, I would have been like, okay. Because anybody that wants to be on TV, I'm like, okay, good luck.
Right.
Yeah.
They did it behind my back. So that's what was hurtful to me. And I'm so over that now, whatever, because now they've been on TV all these years. And the thing is, it's like, that's what happens when different blood comes in, things change in families.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. If my siblings,
started working at the Viall File,
popped into my
own this,
world.
But I mean,
I get what you're like. Yeah, if I
and
were,
it's like, why didn't you just tell
if the
me?
Bachelor franchise was a different thing where I would like keep going back or something, and
I'm so over that. It's I don't even care anymore. But the thing is, it's like I want to break the chain of that. Like I don't want my kid. Like I don't want to show my kids this. Like I don't want to show my kids like fighting. Like that's not who I want to represent.
I mean, I guess like couldn't you just, for the sake of harmony, just see it as like you wouldn't have moved the way he did, but whatever. And
I mean, listen, we made up after that. And then even with my wedding, but it's okay. Like it's okay. He wasn't meant to be at my wedding. All good. Listen, would I love for the kids to, to get along? Of course I do. So, but to me, I would just want to do the right thing, and and see, if anything could be done. We'll see what happens in the future. Like never say never, and that's it. But I want to break that chain. Like I tell my kids, my 4 daughters, and my 2 stepsons, like they treat their 2 stepsons like they're their real brothers. I want them to always be close.
Right.
Like that's, to me, I'm like, my parents said that to me. And unfortunately, like when they passed away, they thought everything was good. And I'm like, I want you guys to always, please, always stay together. Don't let, even whoever you marry, tell them, say, I have to get along with my sibling. Like that's really important to me. Like, I don't know. I think to me, that's family's important. Like you should stick together. And I know my daughters and my stepsons know that that's really important to me.
Well, I hope you guys can mend fences. And
I mean, the thing is, like, never say never. At one point I was saying, no, it's not happening. I'm done. But like time does heal all wounds.
I always say, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? And that
and
is.
there's another saying. I wrote it down. It's one of my mantras.
It's a beautiful case, by the way.
Thank you. Let go, let go, let go or be dragged.
No,
You ever hear that saying?
no,
Have not, but I love
makes
it.
a lot
Yeah.
of sense.
Let go or be dragged.
There you go.
One of my favorites is like you can still love someone but cross the street when you see them walking. And it's like,
I like that.
you know, you can have love for that person, maybe,
But
you
and
know,
it-
whatever happened,
exactly.
but like we don't need to still be in that.
Right. And the thing is, like, you know what?
Any other sayings?
When
Yeah.
I know,
I can't on
and
Pinterest.
I know,
Sidewalk.
peace
Live,
is
laugh,
the new
love.
peace is the new sexy,
Mhm.
and my motto is peace. Like I don't, and this is my thing too. When when siblings get married, not everyone's gonna get along. But the
Mhm.
thing is, listen, you just gotta respect each other, and that's it. Like try not to cross any boundaries. Like don't tell my husband to go fuck himself. Like what are you doing? Like this is a guy that you know is really good to me. Is
Right.
good to my 4 daughters. This guy didn't sign up for this.
Right.
And people that think he did, they don't even know him. Like to know Louis is to love him. He's like anybody that meets Louis loves him.
When you're not being a housewife, are you ever watching other housewives?
I just did this past year and a half.
What are you into?
All of it. And I've been watching like with everything.
Do you have a favorite?
Salt Lake City or Orange
I like
County?
Salt Lake City. I like Dubai.
Yeah.
Love
I
Dubai.
like Atlanta. I started watching
Mhm.
New Atlanta. What else? Miami.
Yeah.
Miami, because I have a lot of friends in Miami and I have friends in Dubai. Just started watching Orange County. And then what else is there? New York. Yeah.
Do you have any thoughts on the whole Katie
I mean,
drama?
I did watch New York like last season. Like it was good. Who, Katie?
On Orange County.
Oh, okay. Yes. I didn't watch it completely.
Okay.
So help fill me in. Like I know they were trying to ice her out,
Mhm.
which I think icing out. And I did talk about
Well,
that on my podcast.
Yeah, it is kind of interesting. Katie is newer, right?
Uh-huh.
So like again, like it just there's always like 2 kind of sides of the coin. It seems like, and when we talked to Katie, I thought it was a great conversation.
Yeah, I saw her on your podcast.
Really interesting perspective. But it does kind of come across this season where some of the more legacy women, the OG women, seem to be, it comes across almost kind of like bullying a little bit where, maybe Katie isn't doing it right. Maybe she is gossiping a little bit. Who knows? But they don't really seem to be interested at all in giving her much grace. Not that she isn't doing things wrong or maybe doing something that would frustrate me if I were, say, in Heather's shoes. Who knows? But it just seems like they have a double standard with how they treat each other versus how they treat Katie.
I don't know if fully enough.
Okay.
Like, was she putting stories out with bloggers?
Yeah, she was like, she seemed to be friends with bloggers.
I mean, that
or
happens
friends in
on
the
my
media.
show.
Yeah.
Like
Do you have opinion? Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like if like stories like like stories were about my husband like that. They were putting out. I mean, obviously, I don't like that. I mean, like my cast members were doing that.
If a fan were to say all the housewives do it, all the housewives talk to press or bloggers and put out their stories, what would you say to that?
Not all.
Okay.
Some of them do, and some don't.
Okay.
Like, cause
and you fall into the don't category?
Yeah, I mean, I was speaking to a blogger, but she lied. She basically lied and put. That's the thing too. Like now, I will never speak to anybody because this person ruined it for like everyone.
Okay.
Because bloggers are fans.
Yeah.
Basically, those are fans.
Not basically.
And yeah, I mean, and this one blogger, she was, oh my God, horrible.
Yeah.
Like putting out lies, and that's the thing. Like, and then finally, her lies, I think, died out, and it was, oh my gosh, she was like, it was the worst. Yeah, so I'll never do that again. And she was like sending me Padre Pio, like trying to be sweet to me, asking me things about my parents. And I told Bravo, I would give them my whole laptop, everything, access to all my phones, everything, so they could see that I never sold any stories. I never did anything. Like I said that, like I would totally do that, just to prove I love to prove people wrong. Yeah, no, I do, because this woman was insane, like putting lies out. It was beyond, thank God, but like I've never done anything that I wasn't supposed to do.
How do you and Louis kind of block out the outside noise?
I just feel bad because this was like my world. And I didn't know that my world was gonna hurt him the way it did. He was a private guy, didn't want any of this. People are like, oh, he did want. No, he did not. Like, I really feel bad. He did not want any of this. He's never had anybody talk about him. I mean, now it's like, it's just really,
weird.
yeah, it's sad, and it's like, I even say to him, like, yeah, you shouldn't, so, I'm like, you shouldn't be with me. At times I said that because I felt so bad, it's like, imagine if his sister was mean like that to me.
Yeah, that'd be
His
hard.
sister or people I worked with, that he worked with, were mean to me. How would I feel?
Right.
So it's like, you always have to put yourself in the other person's shoe. And I always do that. And I always say sorry to him. And I feel really terrible. And that my family was like so nasty to him. And it's like my only sibling, like, and so, and he doesn't blame me for it, of course. But it's so sad that, when you're in the public eye, there are people that try to hurt you and try to tear you down, But I think he, has gotten stronger from being in it. But like nobody likes to hear anything negative,
Right.
Because then when you hear it out there, you have to like try to prove yourself right to people, or you have to or they'll ask you about it, and then you have to.
Which also never goes as viral or gets the response as the allegation or the rumor did. Like you responding to it wouldn't get near as much because it probably would be you being like, yeah, that's not true. And that's not going to get as many hits as the person being like, oh, this is what happened. Like, here's the tea. And none of that was true. So it's like, is it really worth me having to do this? Probably not. But like, how do you and Louis kind of like put your heads together and be like, it's just us and our kids? Like,
We
this
are,
is outside.
and that's what we do. And my kids like are like my girls help him. They're like just ignore the noise, ignore it. But sometimes it's hard to ignore it, but that's why. And the proof is in the pudding. Because if my girls didn't think Louis was amazing, I wouldn't be with him. So like kids say it all. So like my kids absolutely adore him, and just like his sons adore me, which we're grateful for that. Like our family unit is pretty amazing. It's just the outside noise, which
Outside
sucks.
noise is a lot, yeah.
How did Gia enjoy or not enjoy filming Next Gen NYC?
She loved it.
She did.
Yeah,
she. I thought she was the star, if not one of the stars.
Yeah, she loved it.
Do you think that's going to be a big hit? Do you see a lot of potential in that show?
We're hoping for them to get picked up for season 2. So
will we
fingers
see
crossed.
more of you if it is?
We'll see.
Okay.
I mean, we'll
Did you
see.
enjoy filming with Meredith?
Oh yeah, she's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Meredith, love Brooks. I wish I got to film with Candy. I love Candy. I think her birthday's May 17th, mine's May 18th. We're both Tauruses. And I wanted to also
Put it on
film
your
with
calendar.
Kim Zolciak.
Yeah.
And I think she's a Taurus too.
Okay.
Because Ariana and Gia are close too. So so I'm listen, I'm happy for Gia. I remember taking Gia on so many auditions when she was younger. And now look, now she's all grown up. Now she could do it on her own. So like now it's like all that all paid off.
What was it like for you? The birthday song when
I never said I was perfect.
Oh.
yeah, like did you guys that must have been kind of a cool moment that it was such an iconic
It was cool,
scene.
but then I know it was cool for her, but like again, it was over a sad
moment
Yeah.
in time.
yes.
Okay.
And, like you see what I mean? It's like if you look back, it's like I'm proud of certain moments on the Real Housewives in New Jersey, but I wish the story of our life would have been how we were raised.
Yeah.
The way we were raised was we were so strong as a family. It was like the four of us, my parents, my brother and I, we were so close. We were like best friends. And listen, I get it. When you get married, and I want him to be with his wife. Like, God bless you, be with your wife, have a happy family. But like we can have a beautiful family unit together too. We don't have to fight. Why do we have to fight? Why? Because to make money? Like I wouldn't have wanted to make money that way. Like I would have wished we could have made money being like the Kardashians. Look, they all get along. Maybe they have little petty fights, but not like the way it was with me. Like I go to my nephew's christening and then big fight breaks out. Like who does
So
that?
hypothetical here. No cameras. This isn't
Yeah.
a show. One of your friends, let's say it's Jennifer, throws a Christmas party. And she's like, I'm inviting Joe and Melissa. And I'm inviting you and Louis. And you don't know whether Melissa or Joe are going to accept this invitation, but they know you're going to be there. Do you go with Louis?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
period.
Yeah, but Jennifer wouldn't invite them.
It's a hypothetical.
Yeah, but that would never happen.
That would never happen.
So I throw a Christmas party and I invite you.
I would
Messy
go.
Okay.
I would go.
And I'm just
yeah,
like, Teresa, just, you know,
I went to a charity
Melissa.
event
Okay.
last year. That was that was a charity event that I did on Celebrity Apprentice, Neff Cure.
Yeah.
And last year, Andy Cohen, he was there because he gave the award to one of the executives that was on the charity on the board. And we were all there. Like my brother was there, I was there. We sat at different tables, but we were both there. Like, I have no problem. Like, we're going to BravoCon. They're putting me at a different hotel. I didn't ask them to do that.
Well, they
But
know now.
they're putting me at a different hotel. But my whole thing is like, I feel bad for Bravo to even do that. It's like, whatever. I don't even care, know? And I think Gia's going to be at their hotel, which is fun. And I said to Gia, you know what? If you see them, say hi to them.
So if we had Melissa and Joe on this show, we would still be great friends.
Yes. Yes. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. Listen, they were the ones that her and Margaret were trying to ice me out last season.
Yeah.
And it's like every time I went into a scene, they would remove themselves from the scene. It was like so funny. Like, and it's like, look, that's what you get. That's why the show went on pause for a year and a half. Because it's like, it's an ensemble cast. Like, you can't just like
Refuse.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's what they were trying to do. They were trying to ice me out. So I don't know if that's what they were doing to Katie, which if they're trying to ice her out. So, because I haven't watched the whole thing, but you really can't do that. Like, see, no franchise, like any franchise that's doing amazing, they don't do that.
Right.
Like Miami, they don't do that.
Salt Lake City.
They don't do that. Beverly Hills, they don't do that.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, anytime you do that, I think that's when shows get put on pause. Like, because then the network doesn't know what to do.
Yeah.
You've had so many iconic one-liners and lines. Are there any that like stick with you, or you regret, or you like still laugh at, or still get brought
the
up?
only thing I regret is like, when they show that mean face when I'm flipping the table, and I'm like, anytime I flip a table anymore, I'm doing it with the smile on my face. So I'm like,
You're serving love.
so because everywhere I have to
Yes, of
always flip
course.
the table, and anywhere I go, like,
Really?
what's the last thing I was at and they made me flip a table?
Do you get
Oh.
hired just to come and flip tables? Because that's a job.
Well, I was just in Australia this summer, and I did bring back my wives tour with drag queens.
Nice.
And,
It was iconic. Yeah.
did you see? It
I
was
saw parts of it. Yeah.
Oh my God, it was awesome. I had so much fun. The drag queens were awesome. They inspired me. 'Cause my first show compared to my last show, I was so much more animated, and I went out to the crowds, and I was like, they're like, what happened to Teresa? I'm like, well, you guys brought this out in me. Right?
It's your fault.
Like, I'm saying, from my first show to my second show, I just kept getting better and better just because I watched them, and they were so iconic. They're like, you're the icon. I'm like, no, you guys are. I'm like, they just know how to perform, and like, they were amazing.
And then they told you to
they're
flip the
just so
table?
much fun. Anyway, I flipped the table. Every show, I flipped the table.
Really?
And they loved it. Like, we did it housewife theme. And like, they pissed me off. They're like, Teresa, pay attention. I'm like, what? I am paying attention. I got up and I flipped the table.
Smiling.
And that's how it ended. That was
So
like the end of the
cute.
scene. Yeah.
Perfect.
So everyone, so now I flip a table but with a smile on my
I
face.
love that.
Yeah. So
I
that's
love
the
that.
only thing. Like, you go to you go to Bravo, and there's a statue of me with all these beads that was made, and with that mean face. Like, that's not me. I'm so not me. Like, and that's the thing. Everyone, because I'm always defending myself, because everyone comes for the GOAT, right?
Mhm.
Everyone comes for the
Mhm.
top dog. So it's like, I feel like I'm always on the defense, and I don't want to be like that anymore. Like, that's because it's not who I really am.
What is the saying? Heavy as the crown. Yeah.
Is it
Heavy
Kuhn
as,
that
as
wears
the crown?
Yeah.
Oh, like my wedding crown that I wore?
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
that you mean?
Nice.
It was pretty heavy. Yeah.
Well, what's the saying?
So many
Haters.
sayings in this episode.
I mean, but
Well,
you
that's
guys
fine.
Player
ask-
is a
I mean,
game.
Haters
like,
going,
I
hey.
know I gave you guys a lot. Like, ask me any questions like that you want me to clear up, or if you watch something and you didn't get it, I would love to clarify it. Like, I mean, did you get any questions from the fans? like that.
Do we
you
get
want-
questions? We don't do it usually. We should.
Oh, you don't.
Maybe start
You don't
do
say
that.
I'm going to be on, and like if you have any
No,
questions from
usually-
like
We
try
like
to
to come up with our own.
surprise.
We like to think
So,
that
okay,
we
so-
understand our audience.
So like, is there any question that you guys want to ask me?
I mean, I do have a question about BravoCon. Like,
Yes.
in your ideal world, if there's a New Jersey panel,
Yes.
is it split in two or is it
I don't
one?
think they're going to put me with them
Okay.
because there's no like we haven't seen each other.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't seen my brother. I got married 3 years ago. He didn't come to my wedding. And we haven't talked like they made that whole big thing over my wedding. Remember, I mean, I tried to, remember, like, I want you to be in my wedding. Bring your mother. So they didn't come to my wedding. I've been married 3 years, guys.
Do you have his number?
What?
Do you have his cell phone number?
Yeah.
Would you ever like text him randomly? I love you and I miss you.
Not right now. No, I mean,
Okay.
not right now. I mean, I did that
like at
years
some
ago.
point.
I
But not now.
did that.
I didn't
Yeah.
say like again. That would be more like the saying of like you're crossing the street. You're not saying I want to hang out. I want to see you, but
Totally.
I love you.
Well, I saw him out of there's incidents I've seen him,
Mhm.
and one of our friends passed away, and I saw him at a funeral, and there's things that have happened, but yeah, we have not seen each other. We had no encounter, so I haven't seen him. Yeah, I mean, I've been married 3 years, so it's like I guess it's been 3 years.
Wow.
I mean, I seen him the last time
You
we filmed, and the last time he charged at Louis at
Mm.
Paulie's house. That was the last time I saw my brother.
wow.
So that was the last time I saw my brother. So however long, and that was before my wedding.
Was that the Irish party? No, Ireland.
Yes. So
Yeah.
that was 3 years ago, right, guys? Is that the
Mhm.
last
Yeah.
time I was on air?
Oh, well, that wasn't the last time, no.
Wait. So wait, I'm trying to think. When's the last
Because
time?
we have the season of like the funeral flowers.
Oh,
and, like, the
but I
no
really
reunion.
didn't. Yeah, and we. Oh, yeah. So but we had no interaction that
Right.
whole season.
Mhm.
So really, I
Yeah.
haven't interacted with him in 3 years, right? Because I've been married 3 years. I'm trying. I don't even know. Isn't that crazy? That's how long it's been. So,
That is wild.
and the thing is, this is the thing. When someone hurts you, like I don't want to get them back. I just rather remove myself from them.
Mhm.
Like
you
like,
just don't have access to me anymore.
yes.
Yeah.
It's like, like I don't want to hurt you. I'm not going to say anything bad about you. Like I'm not going to, have all my friends type things about you on the internet. No, I don't want any of that because I feel like I'm Catholic. What you put out there, you get back. I don't want that. I don't want any of that. I don't want none of that nonsense. I just rather not deal with you, not talk to you. You live your life, I'll live mine. That's it.
Do you think some of your peers hire bots or trolls
Yes.
or things like that?
Abso-fucking-lutely. Yes.
Any from your cast?
Oh, yes.
Can you name anybody?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I mean, that hire bots towards me.
or anyone else,
allegedly.
I mean, like, come on, really? It's the people I don't get along with. Come on, yeah.
How did you forgive Jackie after the rumor in season 11?
Okay, now I knew Jackie was talking because this is the thing. My brother's the one that told me about the rumor. My brother told me. And the reason, and now looking back, I was set up. Get it? Because my brother told me. So he knew that I was going to say it out on the show. So Margaret told my brother told me. So I would bring it out on the show. Because, we're filming a TV show.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm not close to Jackie. So, like, not that I want to hurt Jackie, because that's not what I was trying to do. My brother told me a rumor. So now we're filming a TV show. We're at her birthday party. It's so freaking boring. I mean, I'm just saying, like, the producers are like
Let's be honest.
yawning.
Yeah,
The producers
sleep.
are like, oh my God. So I'm like trying to, like, I'm a producer in my head now that I've been doing this 18 years, but not a producer in a bad way. But like, listen, we're on a TV show.
Yeah.
So like, I'm trying to be a girl's girl.
Mhm.
Like this rumor is really out there. Like my brother told me this rumor.
Right.
So it's like, so I told her friends, like I told Margaret and Dolores, I'm like, guys, there's a rumor out there about Jackie's husband.
Husband,
Like
yeah.
you guys are her friends. You should let her know that this rumor is out there. And that was it. I didn't ruin her birthday party, guys, So then the next day, that's when she found out about it. But I didn't ruin her birthday party. So then Jackie tried to get me back and did what she did.
Mhm.
And so that's the reason why I forgive Jackie, because I said it was my bad. I shouldn't have said anything.
Okay.
I shouldn't have said anything about her husband. And I get it.
I mean, but she took it to your daughter, which
That too, exactly.
that's like crossing a whole
exactly.
new
Like
line.
I didn't say any of that.
Yeah.
Exactly. I didn't say any of that. So then that's why, because I never really, if you really guys watch the show really closely, I never throw the first punch. Everyone always comes for me, and then I react.
You just finish it.
And then I finish it. But then I finish it in a way that I look like,
The bad guy.
exactly,
Yeah.
because I freaking throw everything on the table on you, which like that's
You're
why
not smiling.
Yes, I'm flipping tables. Yeah, so I take it to a whole nother level. That's why it don't piss me off. But I gotta learn, like, be more zen. Like, you piss me off, be like, oh, okay, I just walk away. I gotta be more like that. Like, I'm working on myself. I've been reflecting.
She's
So,
been reflecting.
So then that's why I forgave her. Do you understand? Because
Okay.
I threw the first punch by opening my mouth because I'm so stupid. Like, see, I'm just like my authentic self. Like, I'm real. Like, I don't know how to be strategic. So I got to take a page out of their book and become more strategic. I really do. I really do. Because that's why I forgave her, guys.
Okay. That makes sense.
So I'm being, that's
That's good.
1,000,000%.
Yeah.
And then that's why I didn't forgive the other girls, because there's all my, family should not ever be talking to anybody in Louis' past. Like, why are you talking?
Yeah.
That should never even happen. And Margaret, we know why she's doing it.
So if Bravo came back with these same women from the last time that we filmed and offered you a contract, would you be willing to film with them?
I'm the OG. Hell
Okay.
yeah. Yes. Hello. Yes.
Okay.
You being accused of the planning stories about Melissa being a stripper.
Oh, that never happened. Like, that was all Kim D, and she said it.
She did, yeah.
Oh yeah, she admitted it. Like, guys, that never happened. Like, Kim D did that all the way. And you know who also knows that? I think Jacqueline Larita.
Mm.
And that's another thing. I think my brother even knows that. I never did that. Like, I was shocked. Like, did you guys see me? I was shocked. Like, I was like, I wanted to know. Like, she really was a stripper and you didn't tell us? Like, what the, like, yeah.
That would have been useful.
No, because my brother, and that's the thing. I don't even still till today know if that's true. I mean, I've heard that that was true. I don't know. Like, I never knew that because my brother never told us that.
Right.
And he would never tell us that because we're old school Italians, and he would think that if he told us that, we would hate her. I don't really care.
He said, I'll find a different way to hate her.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, exactly. Like, he never told us that. I don't know if that's true. If it's not true, whatever. I don't care. That's their life. But Kim put that out there, and she admitted it. I had nothing to do with that.
Would you film with Kim D again ever? Like, she's always popping up everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, if Bravo wants her to film, and then that's why Kim got mad at me and went against me, is because Melissa, and I think Melissa and someone else, I don't know if it was Melissa and someone else, told her that I got her kicked off the show.
Mm-hmm.
If you ask him, and I never did that. You think if I could get people kicked off the show, who would I get kicked off the show? Thank you. So Bravo does not listen to me. So I said that to Kim when we started. I'm like, you make great TV. Why would I tell them that? First of all, if I told them to kick you off the show, they would keep you on the show more because Bravo. Yes.
Well, they just know there's conflict.
They're
It's like,
seeing-
thanks for the heads up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So Bravo does not listen to me. Bravo does what they want, how they want it, when they want it, and they do, they don't listen to Teresa Giudice. And I'm not going to tell them what to do, because if I tell them what to do, they're going to do the opposite.
Mm-hmm.
Whose husband do you dislike the most?
Fuda.
Same.
Yeah. Yeah. Because he's such a liar.
Was he the drug dealer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah. And I mean, they put those lies out that my husband went to go contact his ex-girlfriend. For what reason?
yeah.
Like, that was like
Yeah.
the most asinine thing ever. And then he brought an envelope to the reunion. I got an envelope. Like, oh, you're scaring us. Like, why don't you take it out? What was in the envelope? Like, what do you think you are, some mafia
It was
guy?
like
I
concert
got
tickets.
something in the envelope. Like, it's
that
so
I ever-
laughable.
Not that I ever didn't believe you, but like sitting with you and getting to know you and talking with you. I've been in reality TV for a long time, and just talking to you, it's just like there's a way that you move where, like, again, like you said, like you don't call yourself a producer, but you know how the sausage is made. You've been around this so long. And I think sometimes you are forced to work with people who don't know the game as well as you do and start making moves like the things that we're describing where like, yeah, it's just like you're kind of above some of the petty shit that goes down. And I feel like sometimes you're always the target because of who you are and you are the GOAT. And
Thank you. And
Yeah.
you know what? That's the part that I don't like about reality TV is the lies that are put out there.
yeah,
And it's like when, when people say lies, that's hurtful because like, that could hurt people. And it's like, why do you, and,
couldn't agree more.
so that's the part that I don't like about reality TV. I wish I was like on a scripted show.
Maybe that's what's next for you.
Yeah, I would love to be on a scripted show. Yes,
You could
because
do it.
because the thing is, then everybody knows that that's fake.
Yeah.
And I mean, and reality TV, like that's the thing. You can't. Unfortunately, people do put lies out there, and that's sad.
Have you ever, you haven't been on Traders yet.
No.
Have you been asked?
Yes, but I couldn't do it because then I was doing this.
And you did House of
You
Villains.
did House of Villains.
And I did House of Villains. I did Dancing with the Stars.
Would you do Traders?
Yes,
Okay,
of course.
great. Maybe
Hello.
we'll do it
After
together.
doing Special Forces, I think
You
I
could
could
do
do
anything.
anything. Yes, I could
Great.
do anything.
Teresa, one of my favorite things about the show is our opportunity to get to know people like you, and this has been so much fun
No,
for
really.
all of us.
It was. I could
And,
talk to you guys all day long. And is there anything else you want to clear up? Because
I don't.
Did
Is
you
there
think
anything
you
you
got
wanna
to
clear
know
up?
me really
Yeah,
good?
I mean, like, you're everything I hoped and expected you would be.
No,
I'm
'cause
100%
sometimes-
Team Teresa. I will, like,
Sometimes I
watching it-
talk fast, or some people don't get my language. And like, I hate when people say she doesn't take accountability. Yes, I do take accountability, but it's like, unfortunately, you don't know everything, because there's only an hour show and there's like a lot things that you don't know behind the scenes. And I, like I said, like I didn't speak a lot because I wanted to keep the peace for my parents,
I haven't, when it came to you and Melissa and Joe, I've always been like, not sure what side I was on. If there was,
and
as
I
a fan,
hate that
whatever.
that
But just,
people
I'm a
even have
fan.
to take a
Yeah.
side,
Nevertheless, but
Go on.
I'm definitely Team Teresa.
Thank
Yeah.
you. So, but see what I mean? And that's what I don't want that anymore. Like, I don't want people saying Team Teresa. Like, it's
Like
so
pitting you two against each other.
Just text him and tell him you love him.
Yeah, my whole thing is, yeah, I mean, it's like, that's not what I ever wanted. And that's the thing. Time does heal all wounds. And sometimes, so we'll see what the future holds.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, thanks for coming. It's been so
No,
much
this
fun.
was
Anything you
awesome.
want to clear up before we let you go?
Yeah.
No, I mean, yeah, I
Any
think,
outside noise that you hear that you're like,
yeah,
nope,
just
wrong,
don't believe
good.
everything you guys read. Like, it's just like,
Well, if you ever need a voice or a platform, we are always here for you.
yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Like, it's sad, like, when people try to put,
Mhm.
Lies out there.
Yeah.
And
Well, thanks for coming.
thank you. This was fun.
Thanks for listening, guys. And if you want to watch Teresa on Special Forces, it's a great show.
First episode is out tomorrow on Fox.
Thursdays on Fox, you get to watch Teresa, many other people, and Gia. And I think hopefully.
The cast was amazing. I have
So
to let me just say the cast was amazing.
And what do
Yes,
you think of Jesse Smollett?
awesome. Slept right next to me.
Really?
Yeah, we all slept together, all
Mhm.
18 of us in the same
Fascinating
room.
guy.
Yeah, our cast was amazing. All the men were gentlemen, helping us. Like, I'm just saying, we all like pushed each
Yeah.
other. Like,
That was a great thing about that. Like,
on
going,
your
it's
on
not-
your
it's-
cast, was there anybody that fought?
no, because again, it's not a competition. Everyone can win. You
Right.
are a
Yeah.
unit
Right.
supporting each other.
And-
And it's
And that's what you're
Yeah.
supposed to do in the army. You're supposed
Yeah.
to help each other.
Yeah.
Like, if someone's getting blown up, God forbid,
yeah,
like
you're
you need to.
responsible
go
for
help.
each other.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I saw somebody was fighting in the room or something in your. with
Oh,
some-
Black China and
Black
Brian
China and
Austin
Brian
Green.
Austin
Oh
Green.
yes, I saw
Yeah.
them fighting. I'm like, oh
They
my god,
left
damn.
early.
Yeah.
Did they make
Brian
up?
was pushing a button for sure.
Not really, but they both quit pretty quickly.
Oh god,
Yeah.
okay, because I saw a little drama with them.
yeah.
But like our cast, it was an awesome cast, and I couldn't wait to see everybody back in. Like coming to LA to
Yeah.
see everyone. I was excited to see everyone.
That's awesome. Well, check it out. Thanks for listening, guys.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Hey guys, if you loved what you listened to, make sure you hit that subscribe button below. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.